Hi there, back with another video review, and here we have the 1/18 scale Ferrari SF90 Stradale made by Bburago. So it's been quite a long while since I last uploaded a video, and yeah, I've been pretty busy with work. And as I've mentioned in my last video for the year 2021, I've had new commitments. So obviously that has affected my purchasing ability, or basically I was, just tightening my budget on collecting diecast models. But when I found out that this came out in a 1/18 scale, I didn't hesitate. I quickly went and purchased it online, and finally it has arrived. And yeah, pretty psyched with this model. So let's just start off the review from the side profile. So as you can see, in terms of the curves, the design, the shape, I think Bburago has really captured the SF90 Stradale very nicely. I mean, just take a look at the, from the front, front part of the car. So it's got a very nice curve to it, including on the door. So, in terms of the shape, the aerodynamics, I think Ferrari, are really key players in developing sports cars. Making sports cars look as beautiful as they, not only in terms of the performance but in terms of the design as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna bring it a little bit closer so that you guys can take a better look at the details. So yeah, nice details with the wheels. You've got the Ferrari badge on the side, which is just a sticker. Also, I do want to point out with the side mirror, it does have a pretty nice detail to it. As you can see, it's jutting outwards from the door. And it does feel pretty sturdy, but of course it is fragile anyway, so just take note of that. And then you've got the intake vents on the side just behind the doors. Obviously, this being a Bburago model, the details are just okay. And then here's the back. So I'm not sure what these are, probably to mimic the outflow of the air when it goes in from either I think one side. Well, I'm just gonna tilt it again this way so that you can see. So if not mistaken, this side is actually meant to cool the tires, or basically to just channel the air to flow through the tires and then come out from this side. But these two lines are just painted on. And then another fun fact is that, as you can see, it's divided over here. So this part over here, it's actually meant to channel air to cool down the engine, which is situated at the back over here. So don't worry about that. I'll show that later on. Okay, and just moving on to the front profile. So in terms of the front details, again, no complaints whatsoever. The Ferrari badge or the emblem, that's just a sticker similar to the side. And then in terms of the dashboard or the front windscreen, very nice details. You've got the windshield wiper marking over there as well. And then just underneath, you've got some pretty nice details for the front grills. Again, these are just textured plastic, doesn't go through whatsoever. And for the front headlamps, details are well, honestly, just okay. Not really much to see inside, although there are some pretty decent white markings over here, probably to resemble the LED lamps. And well, another thing I do want to also highlight is that if you take a closer look, just below the front bumper, so you've got these sort of bolts jutting outwards. I'm guessing these are actually the sensors. And then here's how it looks like on this side. So basically or practically the same as the other side. So we'll just move on to the back. So the back side, you've got the Ferrari logo over here, and I do want to point out it's actually for the head of the horse, probably you'll be able to see it's actually sort of going upwards. I've seen the real car, well, obviously on YouTube, not in person, and this is actually how the logo is supposed to be placed, so that is correct. Obviously, it doesn't come with any 3D effect. It would be nice if it did. And then you've got these exhausts coming out from the back. Pretty nice details, actually. And then, just taking a look underneath, you've got the number plate with the SF90 Stradale label printed on it. And then underneath, you've got the these carbon fiber finishing details just before we see the diffusers. And then with the tail lamps, not bad details. Obviously the black markings are just painted on, but again, this is a Bburago model, so don't expect much with that. And well, next let's turn our attentions to the wheels. So with the wheels, glad to say that they do roll, and in fact with the brake disc inside, as you can see, it also moves along with the wheels, and it does go through the brake calipers just like the real car. Now I'm guessing that well, this being the standard or basic range, the race and play range, I'm guessing if Bburago does come out with these the signature range, I would like to see at least silver or metallic finishing on the tire rims, just like how we've seen it in certain videos. And of course with the signature one, I'm hoping that they will continue having the 3D effect for the logo or the emblem at the back there. Oh, I just realized I did miss out a little bit on the back side. So if you notice, maybe I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, but over here it's actually painted in a darker shade of red. This is to mimic the tail lamp or the brake lamps at the back. And then as you can see, it's also got the Ferrari badge. Well, again, it's just a sticker. And then just taking a look at the the back side of the engine cover, pretty solid details. Yeah, so I wasn't done with the wheels actually, and the front wheels does roll as well, and you can turn the front wheels left and right, but obviously it is quite rigid in the sense that it will go back into place when you release your fingers. So that might be a problem if you want to have it displayed with the wheels tilted sideways a little bit. Well, probably it is actually. Well, it does look okay actually. Okay, so just scratch that. Okay, so next up, let's focus on the opening features. So with Bburago, you don't have to worry about opening features. Usually you do open front, side, and the back. So let's take a look at what's underneath the front hood. So you've got an empty storage compartment. Obviously the details is just a huge block of plastic, but I do want to mention they do have some pretty nice details for the carbon fiber finishing. Obviously it's not real carbon fiber, it's just textured plastic, but I do appreciate the work done by Bburago with that. So let's just put that down and open the doors. So inside, this is how it looks like. You've got the steering wheel, which does move, and as you can see, some pretty decent details with the buttons. And then as we take a look at the seats, details are also okay. So let's take a look at the interior from the passenger's angle. And just bring it closer. You can also see, on the roof, it's got this the antenna or the fin nicely placed up there. There's, I think it's molded along with the roof, so it's not detachable. And yeah, the other part that opens is the engine compartment. So the opening is not really that huge. Just try my best to show how the engine looks like. So details, wow, not bad actually. You've got again more carbon fiber finishing, plastic carbon fiber finishing, so no complaints with that. Then you've got two fuel caps over here. Okay, so the SF90 Stradale is a hybrid, so well, that means it uses both fuel and electricity. So either side could be, maybe probably over here it's for the fuel and over there it's for the electricity charger, but I'm not really sure about that. And then let's take a look at the top profile. Well, I've just had to adjust the camera a little bit because it's not going to be easy to show the full range of the body from the top profile, but hopefully this is good enough to capture it. So you've got a nice two-tone effect for the color on this SF90 Stradale. Black roof, red body, and then here's how the base looks like. Again, more carbon fiber finishing. So pretty nice actually. Well then, overall, I would have to give props to Bburago for doing a pretty solid job with this Ferrari SF90 Stradale, and I am glad that they finally come out with a new model. I'm hoping that they will be able to churn out more 1/18 scale Ferrari models, not just taking their sweet time. I'm guessing, last year or 2 years ago, they came out with the Monza SP2 or SP1, sorry. It's really slow. I'm hoping they will come up with more Ferrari models, such as the 488 Pista, or probably more other types of Ferrari models that have come out throughout the years. So yeah, Bburago, please. Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching.